opening for the audiobook of Dismantle Stuck Emotions by D. Martell. There are books you read for information, and then there are books that come to confront your soul. This is one of those books. This is not for the faint of heart. This is for the one who's been silently screaming for release. This is for you. I want to say something to you before we begin. You didn't pick this book up by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment. Something inside of you is tired. Tired of holding it all in. Tired of smiling when you're dying inside. Tired of pretending you're okay when the storm has never really passed. This book is a wake-up call for the weary, for the strong ones who hold it down for everybody else, for the ones who had to grow up too fast, for the ones who were told not to cry, not to feel, not to fall apart. This book is not here to fix you. It's here to free you. Let me tell you about the woman behind the words. Her name is D. Martell. A brilliant mind, a powerful soul, a woman of deep resilience. She's walked the path of silence, strength, and survival. She's known what it means to grind, to carry, to push past pain without ever being taught how to heal it. But something in her rose up, and she realized survival is not enough. Success is not enough. Wholeness, that's what we're after now. And that's what this book gives you. This isn't your typical self-help guide. This is a spiritual surgery. It goes beneath the surface of behavior and into the bones of emotion. It asks the hard questions. Why am I still triggered? Why can't I cry? Why do I sabotage joy? Why do I shrink when I should shine? And chapter by chapter, it helps you not just answer those questions, but dismantle the lies behind them. You will be guided through the origins of your stuck emotions, so you can finally name what's been weighing you down, the movement of emotion, because healing isn't static. It flows, the sacred dimensions of your being, mind, body, and spirit in harmony. The triggers you've been avoiding, because they're actually your teachers. The emotional contracts you never meant to sign, but it's time to revoke them. The art of emotional alchemy, turning pain into power, wounds into wisdom, and ultimately, freedom, the kind that lets you live, love, and lead with your whole heart. You don't need more noise. You don't need another motivational quote. You need language for your healing. You need steps. You need truth that hugs you and calls you higher at the same time. And that's what D. Martell has given us in these pages. So if you're ready to stop surviving and start feeling, if you're ready to tell your nervous system, you're safe now. If you're ready to cry the tears you were never allowed to cry, if you're ready to let it flow, then take a deep breath, because what's ahead isn't just a book, it's a breakthrough. Let the dismantling begin. Let the healing rise. Let the freedom flow. This is Dismantle Stuck Emotions. Chapter 1. What are stuck emotions? The invisible weight. We don't get stuck because we're weak. We get stuck because we weren't allowed to feel. Before we begin, take a breath. Seriously. Inhale deeply, hold it for 4 seconds, then slowly exhale. This chapter is going to open some doors in you. Doors that may have been shut for years. Doors you didn't know were even there. Behind those doors live your stuck emotions, hidden, quiet, but powerful enough to shape the course of your life. It's time to dismantle what's been buried. What are stuck emotions? Stuck emotions are the feelings you were never given permission to feel, express, or process. They are the tears you swallowed, instead of shedding, the rage you choked down, the grief you numbed, the confusion you buried beneath a fake smile. They are emotional ghosts, energies that were never resolved, never heard, and never healed. Unlike fleeting feelings that come and go, stuck emotions linger. They repeat in cycles. They don't just sit in your mind. They lodge in your body and shape your worldview. Left unprocessed, they start to create emotional traffic jams in your nervous system. You might not see them, but you'll feel them. The tight chest every time you try to speak up. The knot in your stomach when you're about to set a boundary. The lump in your throat when someone praises you, and you don't believe a word of it. Stuck emotions often become the invisible architects of our daily lives. They influence your relationships, your decisions, your voice, your joy. And here's the hard truth. They will run your life if you don't face them. Where do they come from? Stuck emotions are not random. They are the body's way of protecting you when life felt too unsafe, too overwhelming, or too painful to process in the moment. They are survival responses that got paused but never played through. Some of the most common origins include 1. Childhood emotional neglect. Maybe you were told, "Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. Be strong. Get over it. You're too sensitive." So you learned early on that emotions were dangerous, shameful, or simply not welcome. Your inner world began to shrink. 2. Trauma and betrayal. Experiences that were too much, too fast, too soon. Abuse, abandonment, loss, the breakup that shattered you, the parent who wasn't there, the betrayal that broke your trust. In those moments, you went into emotional lockdown to survive, but the pain didn't leave. It just got buried. 3. Societal and cultural conditioning. Depending on your background, gender, culture, or race, you may have been taught to suppress emotions as a form of strength or survival. Many men are told, "Real men don't cry." Many women are told, "Don't be too emotional." Black communities, for example, are often forced to hide their pain just to exist safely. These emotional codes become cages. 4. Unprocessed grief and loss. Grief isn't just about death. It's the loss of dreams, the friendship that ended, the job you didn't get, the life you thought you'd have by now. When grief isn't honored, it becomes a haunting presence in your life, disguised as apathy, bitterness, or overachieving. How do stuck emotions show up? They wear many disguises. Here are some signs. Overreacting to small things because the big things were never dealt with. Constant anxiety or overthinking. Feeling numb or disconnected from joy. Chronic fatigue or body tension. Avoiding intimacy, vulnerability, or confrontation. Feeling like you're too much or not enough. Self-sabotaging when things go well. Inability to set or hold boundaries. The brain-body trap. Here's the thing. Your mind might forget, but your body never does. Stucky emotions are held in the nervous system, not just the memory. That's why thinking positive doesn't work alone. Your healing must go deeper than mindset. It must touch the nervous system, the body, the breath, the soul. How to face them. You cannot heal what you are unwilling to feel. Facing your stuck emotions is not about re-traumatizing yourself. It's about reclaiming your power by creating a safe, conscious space to meet the parts of yourself that have been waiting to be seen. Here's a simple framework to start. Step 1. Name it. Words free the emotion. Name what you feel. Anger, sadness, betrayal, loneliness, grief, guilt. Even if it's messy. Even if you're not sure it makes sense. Give it a name. It deserves one. Step 2. Witness without judgment. Feel the emotion as it is, not as you think it should be. No fixing, no rushing. Just sit with it like you would a hurting child. Compassion is the greatest solvent. Step 3. Ask it what it needs. Stuck emotions often carry messages. Ask, what are you trying to show me? What have I been avoiding? What do you need from me right now? You'll be surprised how much wisdom they hold. Step 4. Release it safely, cry, journal, scream into a pillow, dance, shake, breathe deeply. Let your body speak the language of release. Let go of needing it to be pretty. This is emotional liberation, not performance. Step 5. Rebuild your emotional safety. Your system won't release what it doesn't feel safe to let go of. That's why grounding practices matter. Meditation, breathwork, inner child healing, trauma-informed therapy all help rewire your nervous system to feel safe feeling again. Power tool, the emotional timeline map. Take a sheet of paper, draw a horizontal line across it. Label one end, birth, and the other, today. Begin to mark the ages and moments where you remember feeling overwhelmed, hurt, silenced, or numb. It doesn't have to be trauma with a capital T, just moments when you got emotionally stuck. Then ask, what emotion did I feel back then but couldn't express? Where do I still feel that in my body? Have I been reliving this moment in other parts of my life? You'll start to see the emotional loops you're still living in, and that awareness is your first act of freedom. Final word. You're not broken. You're backed up. You're not dramatic. You're deeply wounded. You're not stuck because you're lazy. You're stuck because you were never taught how to move through emotion. But now you are. And once you begin the work of facing what you feel, you start reclaiming every part of you that was once lost. You become whole again. In the next chapter, we'll explore what happens when you finally let your emotions move. Because healing isn't about erasing your past. It's about letting your emotions flow forward so you can finally be free.
I've been smiling with a storm inside. I've been living but I never cried. Been carrying things I couldn't name, but today I'm breaking that chain. I was taught to hush when it hurt, told to wear strength like a skirt. Don't let them see you feel too deep, so I buried it where no one could reach. Grief in my chest, rage in my bones, tears in my pillow when I'm alone. But the silence got too loud to fake, and my heart said it's time to break. I ain't crazy, I'm just backed up from every moment I had to act tough. But I ain't holding this no more. My healing's knocking on the door. I've been holding too much, crying too quiet, walking through fire, acting like I like it, but I can't keep living like I don't bleed. I got stuck emotions that need to be free. This pain got a name and I'm calling it out. This fear been loud, but I'm louder now. No more chains, no more hush. I'm feeling it all, 'cause I've been holding too much. Memories locked in my spine, things I ain't said since I was 9. Voices told me just survive, but I came here to live and thrive. So I'm unboxing every tear, I'm releasing every year. I won't numb just to make folks pleased, 'cause peace don't live where you don't grieve. I ain't broken, I just got stuck. I ain't weak, I just bottled up. But I'm done being afraid of me. These feelings gonna set me free. I've been holding too much, Every feeling got a voice and I'm listening close, 'cause silence been killing what I need the most. Let it out, let it go, yeah. Let it break, let it flow, from the root to the soul. I'm taking back control. I've been holding too much, crying too quiet, walking through fire, acting like I like it, but I ain't ashamed of what I feel. I'm done pretending pain ain't real, so here I am, so wide open. This heart is speaking, chains are broken. No more fear, no more hush. I'm finally free, 'cause I've been holding too much. You're not too emotional. You're not too much. You're just finally letting go.